Yo, what's going on, everybody? First time in a long time since I made a video. And I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and my perspective on a few certain superstars that I've been thinking about in comparison, and all three of them could be linked together as far as performances in the ring and what they can do on the microphone, and them being heels. Being heels and baby faces, they can do wonders for either or. But let's get right to it. Let's take it back a few years. Let's take it back actually 20 years, 25 years. And the most electrifying man, the people's champion, the jabroni beating, the pie eating. We all know where that's going. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. One of the all-time favorite superstars in WWE history. And a lot of people have tried to be like him, and they haven't been able to get the job done like him. And that's where I'm going to make the comparisons. Look, we all know what The Rock did in the ring, and we all know what he's about out of the ring. He's in just about every single movie that you could possibly think of. But lately, a lot of his movies have been flopping because he plays the same character. And, it's just that time where now he's got to return back to full-time WWE. If that's in the ring, which it probably won't, it's probably not going to be in the ring anymore. Him just coming out and cutting promos and then working in the back with all the superstars and, to giving them ideas and such. But yeah, The Rock is the one that basically I'm at the top of the pyramid for the next two superstars that I want to talk about. Montez Ford, I feel like the WWE could make him into a very, very suitable superstar, and they can make a lot happen with him as one of the main superstars in the WWE. But I think that Montez Ford is holding himself back, and the reason I'm saying that is because Montez Ford refuses to let go of being in the tag team. He wants to be a part of the tag team division because we all know Angelo Dawkins. If Montez Ford leaves the tag team division and leaves Angelo Dawkins, we all know Angelo Dawkins isn't going to cut it by himself. That dude's going to be long gone. He'll be like D'Angelo, what's his name? Giovanni Da Vinci, long gone. They tried giving him a gimmick. It did not work out, and the dude was long gone. Montez Ford could easily cut a promo. The dude's extremely athletic, but the dude does not want to abandon Angelo Dawkins. And it's pretty crazy to think that Montez Ford's wife, Bianca Belair, is having extreme success being a WWE Women's Champion multiple times and main eventing a lot of events, being tag team champion with her friends. And I'm sure that she's going to have a rivalry coming up with Jade Cargill leading into WrestleMania, because it's going to be a banger of a match right there. So I think Montez Ford, if he was to ever leave Angelo Dawkins, I think Montez Ford would be one of the best out there. And that leads me to my next superstar that I know is going to be the next closest thing to The Rock. And if you disagree with it, hey, let me know in the comments why you disagree with it. The next superstar that I want to talk about that is closest to The Rock out of anybody on the roster and has his own unique way of being, a really good heel, somebody that you can easily love to hate. He's starting to grow on me. I didn't really like him at first, but I liked him a little bit. I was like, wow, that guy's athletic, but the dude is just growing on me. And Carmelo Hayes, the dude is just, he's got it. I was we were watching SmackDown, me, my brother, and my daughter. We were watching SmackDown, and I said out loud, I was like, who Carmelo Hayes could I'm looking at the TV acting like SmackDown's on, but really it's just the local news. But I was like, I blurted it out. I was like, who Carmelo Hayes has a good chance of being like in this era of wrestling? And my brother was like, who? I was like, The Rock. I was like, if you look at it, he hasn't even scratched the surface. He hasn't even been in his prime. He hasn't even had a championship on the main roster. But if the dude ever bulks up and he gets it going, he's so easy to hate. Love to hate him, just like how The Rock is. When he's a bad guy, he's a better bad guy than a good guy. But you can easily see Carmelo Hayes as one of the favorite heels in WWE history. He can cut a promo. The dude's got the swag. The dude could wrestle. He's a high flyer. He's an actual wrestler. and he never embraced character. On Twitter, me and him actually got into it, and it was a real short stint of back and forth. There was actually one. I commented on his tweet, and then he responded back, and then I responded, but he never responded back because he just, how you gonna respond to every comment? I understand why he didn't respond, so I can't even be mad at him. But he didn't break character. He did not break character. So I'm gonna say Carmelo Hayes is the closest to The Rock that we have on any roster, regardless of any company that you're looking at. Carmelo Hayes, baby. He's going to be the next big thing. Him and Braun Breaker. The WWE's doing wonders with these young guys at NXT and such. Trick Williams is next on the dock. Let's go.